All right, shalom, y'all. We trying to get this thing working. I know y'all been enduring. Been about 2 days trying to get this thing to work correctly. Look like it's behaving. I got an alert here. There we go. So yeah, we got it up and going now. Look like we good. Hey, if the audio's good, y'all let me know in the comments, y'all. All right, yeah, look. Yeah, there we go. So that's a lot better. I see y'all coming in. See people steadily coming on in. Just let me know if the audio's good. It's been a lot trying to get this thing reestablished. I finally found a good program, got it to work. It was a little complicated. So, as you know, I'm a black nerd, so I adapted and overcame. Shalom, Sister Shay, y'all delivery. Hey, let me know if the audio's good, sis. As soon as I got confirmation on both platforms, I'm going to go ahead and press forward. Alright, so I'm getting 10s. Alright, so yeah, we getting ready to get it going. Alright, she said 100. That's what's up. Yeah, that's my man, Sleepy LaFleur, I Pray. So if y'all want to check that song out, Sleepy LaFleur. It's all one word, and it's on there we go. So that's Sleepy LaFleur. It's over there on you could look his song up. It's the title of the song is I Pray, featuring Young Yash and Shada Yawar, shot by a pug. So yeah, you can check that out over on YouTube. Just look it up, man. That's my jam, man. Sharon, what's going on, family? What is going on, fam? I'm gonna have to hit you up, man. I ain't hollered at you in a minute. So yeah, man. I've been, as y'all could tell, I've been very busy. Just trying to do a whole bunch of stuff. I kind of used up most of today trying to get this thing solidified with my job so I could continue having the Shabbat off, which I'm going to have it off, but I'm just going through this whole process with my job. So we had to go to equal opportunity. I had to initiate a religious accommodation thing and just going through the process. You know the way it is. Yeah, I've been doing that. This weekend, as you know, Brother Gideon was down here giving us some amazing training, weapons training. He did some one-on-one 9-point knife training with me that I'm going to bless the saints with. And man, I didn't know knives could be so brutal. I'll put it to you like that. Yeah, so it's like, I'd rather get shot than knifed. I'll tell you that. But just doing a lot of good training. We're going to be doing boxing down here soon with the Saints. And we just really getting it in, putting this thing into action. You see what I'm saying? The honeymoon period is over. We're getting focused with spiritual combat training. I ain't going to say spiritual combat training. We are in spiritual combat. Doing a lot of discernment, discerning spiritually what's going on with me, reading the Bible, seeing where I'm at, where I need to improve. And the saints that we fellowship with down here are doing the same, and just seeing a lot of growth, man. Like, and it's not like, hey, you need to work on that, you need to work on this. Nah, I see brothers and sisters seeing stuff in themselves and getting after it. Sister Koya, she pushing through. You know what I'm saying? This thing hands off. It's like once people walking this thing out in spirit and in truth, it ain't like you gotta be on them about stuff. They on themselves about it, and there's a natural growth and movement to it. You know, like-minded, man. Brother Gideon, shalom, man. Y'all say shalom to Brother Gideon. He's there in the comments, man. I like Gideon, like, he came down here on some military stuff. He like came, banged out the mission, and then boom, gone. You know what I'm saying? He don't waste time. He's about action on a high level, on a higher level than me. I just got off the phone with Elder Rufus, and I was just telling Elder Rufus, I was like, yeah, man. I was like, you know, with Gideon, he is like, he's adamant about excellence. That's the best way I could say it. And it's like, to the point where I went to work yesterday, and I'm like, damn, I'm screwing up here. I'm half-stepping here. I'm like, he will expose you to you. So y'all say shalom to Brother Gideon in there. He's in the comments over there on YouTube. Y'all also say shalom to Elder Rufus. And these people operate on a level of excellence. If you can't step up, you're going to have to step off. There's no wiggle room when you're dealing with people like this. I'm dead serious. I'm serious. You either got to step up or step off. They're gonna. And what I found, it's like, if you are, that's just the best way I can say it. The rest of y'all gonna get to see it when you get around them and you begin kind of talking to them. They challenge you to, and not like they don't get up in your face and blah blah blah. It's just when you watch how they're operating, that's what it is. That's Straitway leadership, though, straight up, But yeah, man, so it was awesome down here. We have a lot of moving parts in motion, a lot of people. What we have going on right now in my family with my wife, my kids. You getting ready to eat all that?
No, I'm just doing it.
Oh, okay. She got all this fruit over there. They doing their homework. But what you have right now down here in Straitway, Florida, is the Most High working, and there's a lot of moving parts right now, a lot of pieces, and they're moving in a righteous way, career-wise, economic-wise, spiritual, you name it. In this family right here, you got a lot of things in motion. We got our house up for sale. We trying to grow the food in the meantime. Koya is transitioning careers so she could be a chase keeper at home. That's just here. You got stuff going on with other families. Babies being born, careers starting, moving, you name it. And there's just a lot going on down here. And your prayers are encouraged. Pray. We need your prayers. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a lot. We're documenting a lot. So we can, hopefully we could be encourage people out there, you know what I'm saying, with what we're doing. But there's a lot going on. And I'm just telling you, man, this weekend was amazing. I mean, we got out there on the range. You know, I've been shooting for years, but you know, you get out there around somebody like Gideon who's out there because he was a warrior in the military for 20 years, a real warrior. Actually went out there and went into battle. And Gideon said he prayed to the Most High, hey, I want to give back. And this way he's giving back. Showing our people how to protect themselves, how to defend your home, how to so that you can protect your family and show your family how to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? In every way, you know. And like I said, I got a lot of footage, and I'm gonna just put it all together. What day am I gonna do that? Maybe Sunday. I might do it Sunday, first day. I'm gonna put out a video of everything. Hey, Samantha, you need to be over there. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna put a video out of everything, kind of showing what we learned. So, it'll be like a compilation thing. So you too can reach out to Brother Gideon and have him come out and bless y'all with knowledge and information that you probably will never come across again. Like you to actually have an opportunity to be around somebody who's operated on the most elite level. Like he's operated on a level that's more elite than professional sports. It's more elite than that, because literally in professional sports, if you make a mistake, if you slip up, you lose the game. In his field, if he messes up and slips up, he loses his life. It's permanent. There is no, well, I'm going to watch the tape and fix it next time. No. So most, you know, there's no such thing as being sorry and pathetic with him. I mean, he can cut through that quickly. And I like being around people like that because they make you step it up and get better. Sorry, pathetic people don't like being around people like Brother Gideon because, you know, he eliminates the excuse. as y'all, look, if y'all didn't see that interview I did with him on the Shabbat, go watch it. And he brilliantly articulated excellence and exposed patheticness, you know. So there ain't no wiggle room, man. And in this day and time, man, that's what we're gonna need, man. We need if you can't see, y'all, if you can't see what's on the horizon now, I mean, look at the politics. We're just talking about in this country. If you can't see the civil unrest coming, they just arrested 3 people for plotting to blow up a black neighborhood. I mean, this thing is real. And if you can't see the writing on the wall, you know, it's what the word says, Proverbs, it says a prudent man. So a prudent man is a wise person who can look, see, prepare. Now, your religious people, these fake people, these fake holy, set apart, whatever they want to call themselves. I don't know what title you want to give them, but these other people, they act like they so holy and they're not preparing for anything. They say the Most High got me, even though he's given them warning after warning to get ready, prepare yourselves, get stuff in order. You know what I'm saying? And they're just sitting there, you know, getting religious and emotional. And that's, I mean, man, you know, prepare yourself. And I'm not saying go out there and you got to be Rambo, but protect your family. Take precautions. Make sure, you know, don't act like you're in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, because you're not. The, requirements have been met for mass demonic possessions through the the media and society. They've gotten depraved to a level where demonic possession is very easy. So if you're partaking in all the watching all the television programming that's programming you, and well, we could be a part of, well, we could do this a little bit, and you're not trying to be set apart and truly come out of this thing, come from among these people and being around them. You see them going into, they're going to Walmart and shoot it up. They're going to school and shoot it up. They're going to workplace, shoot it up. They're kidnapping people from everywhere. It's the general public is generally crazy. So why be around them? The general public is generally demonically possessed. So why be around them? So anyway, I'm going to get off that thing. But question and answers. If you got a question, put it in the comments. Make sure you put a question mark on it. I'm going to answer some of the comments I've been getting lately. And just acknowledging some of the comments people put in, because Brother Gideon's interview really inspired a lot of people. It says, thank you for your wisdom, Brother Gideon. May Yah continue to bless you and your house. And Brother Gideon, man, I can say I've seen, and a lot of other people have seen, a huge, just him really grow a lot in the ministry, get his mind, just doing a lot of spiritual development on himself. People witness the change in him, where I ain't gonna name drop no, but some of these people profess to be so set apart. Some of these so-called Hebrews and some of these other organizations have been waxing wicked tore. You know what I'm saying? So, somebody else put strength and honor, Brother Gideon and Brother Mike. All right, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. We appreciate the encouragement. All right. Okay, somebody else. There were some other questions when me and the brothers did the Kobe Bryant video and what happens after you pass. We put all the information in the video about what we were reading from. That was out of 2nd Esdras. The chapters were verses 70 to 101. And if you read the history, they deleted the monks who were transcribing that, removed it out. And if you look at why they removed it, because the Catholic Church taught purgatory, and they would charge people money to get their relatives out of purgatory. So something like that would go against what they were teaching. They wouldn't be able to shake them down for money. But if you go back and watch that video, and the title of that video is Lesson to Learn from Kobe Bryant's Death. If you go back and watch the video, I think at 3 different times we mentioned exactly what version of the Apocrypha that's in, so that you can find it. And you should also do your research on why it's not in there a lot. Somebody else put, let's see. No emergency. Okay. What does... Because... A lot of people were getting, even Elder, right? He ain't no elder. Michael Johnson, the clown shoe, he had the nerve to come on there and put something in, and it's like, dude. So I blocked him from my whole channel. He can't even see my channel. But we're not getting, I'm not, like Richardson Kelly and all these other people, they put out videos. We're not getting caught up with that stuff in the dead season. We're not in it. We're not entertaining any of that stuff at all anymore, period. We just about, you want to know what we're about here? We're about spiritual development. So while people over there debating about, oh, this little piece of doctrine, that little piece of doctrine, we boiling it down to exactly what matters. And the only thing that matters is getting your mind right, getting them demonic spirits off you. All right, but I wanted to address something. Let me see. There was one of the comments here. All right. Yeah, somebody put, our people don't know or understand what idolatry is. And basically it's putting something above y'all's way of behaving and operating. Okay? Basically, if you really want to boil it down. And then there were people in there, of course, getting mad. They were getting all pissed off because they don't know they're in idolatry. So you say something about Kobe or his daughter, you're not putting her in heaven and giving it the Disney magic ending, and it hurts their feelings, and now you're wicked. Why? Because they are unknowingly caught up in idolatry. They worship their feelings, emotions, people, how people make them feel. So if somebody makes them feel good and you say something about that person that doesn't make them feel good, you're evil. They throw all rationality out the window and look at their emotions, and now you're evil. You're a villain. But look, somebody got to put it down the way it is. All right, so Red Racing, he has a question. He said, I have a training question for you and Brother Gideon. Do you recommend training videos on squad units and formations, or am I getting ahead of myself? You're getting ahead of yourself. Like I said, Brother Gideon, what he does, he was on like, what are you doing? No. Put that down. Get over here. Do what I had y'all doing. Put that down. No. Put it down. Put that down. Where?
60.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Or get a Gatorade. All right. So, yeah. So, with the way Brother Gideon trains is like Mr. Miyagi. Like that mug had you painting the fence like this. And then the next thing you know, when you see the video I put out, he had me doing something like this. Like my arms hurt right now. You know what I'm saying? All my muscles are sore from what he had me doing. By the end of the day, I'm like going bang, putting shots on target from a long distance. You know what I'm saying? But all right, it's right there. Your pencil's right there. Get to work. Okay? So yeah, so those are the exercises he literally trained us. And if you think you can shoot, he'll show you know how to operate a pistol, but you do not know how to shoot. That's 99% of y'all. I'm just telling you. You talking about some dude, he's on like some Delta Force type stuff. Like he's on like, yeah. All right? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, Brother Gideon, he's out there. This was kicked off him. He's going around. He's training up the saints. And he trained us to be trainers down here. That was the training he gave us. And like I said, he showed me I need a lot of work. Because I'm telling you, my arms are sore from what he had us doing. He could show you a lot in a short period of time. And like I said, it was over 1,000. I don't know if it was 1,000 rounds. Definitely over 700 rounds. I think we shot 1,000 rounds. I mean, it was a lot, and we got it in. And a lot to work on. So, yeah, you talk about that stuff. Nah, that's a whole nother level right there, brother. All right, let's see what else we got. Any other questions? Somebody said, how do you feel on books other than the Bible? He said, my sheep know my voice. That's one of the reasons why we read it. Other books other than the Bible, like I said, the Apocrypha, I'll get in there, this, that, and the other. But for the most part, let me put it to you like this, because I've studied all over the Hebrew community and all that stuff like that, and I've seen some like deep, high level teachings out there. Okay, I've seen them. Okay, but let me tell you this: with a lot of with this, most people could spend a good part of their lives just getting Proverbs ironed out, the book of Proverbs, getting their mind there. Because at the end of the day, the whole book is pointing you to getting your mind right, getting a Christ-like mind, Christ consciousness, getting that spirit, walking in that spirit. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't get off in the, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, there's plenty of work to be done right there. Right there. Let's see. Somebody said, you mentioned your job situation. My question is, what do you do when looking for a job and most require you to work those days? Keep looking. Keep looking. See, this is what I tell people. If I said, I'll give you $1 million if you get a job that doesn't require you to work Saturday, everybody would be like, boom. They'd be working at Walmart or they'd do something, That's the importance you got to put on it. You can't worship Yah and Mammon. So what I'm doing is slowly, what's the problem? Do your work.
I was supposed to
Go to the next page. Okay? So, what I do is, what we're doing is we are making effort. Like Koya could tell you, she's in the comments. We just had a quick meeting on the phone about, the careers and the direction we're going in order to get in biblical alignment. It's there. There are jobs out there that don't require you to work Saturday. And see, and the other thing is, they're like, because let me show you the chain reaction. Because people aren't like-minded. See, when you're like-minded and you have a common mindset, you could come together in community. You could have all things in common, economics, career, this, that, and the other, so that it don't take a whole ton of money to do what you need to do because you're working together. And you could give your best effort to Israel, to your people, and then give them whatever's left over to do what you need to do, bring a little money in. But when you're beginning to work together and have your resources put together to function that way, you don't got to be so career-driven and career-minded and mammon-minded. You could be Israel-minded. All right, let's see what you put here. I have a saying that a proverb a day helps keep iniquity at bay. That's right. That's good. Should we look into purchasing a battle rifle now or mastering our handgun first? I've been telling people, get your weapons now. Get your ammo now. Because the way it's looking, the closer it gets to election time, the more ammo and weapon systems, the price is going to increase. And then if a Republican gets elected in office, then the prices are going to go back down. But if a Democrat gets in office, the price is going to go up even more. So be prudent. Get it now. Instead of getting that McDonald's McNasty meal, fast. And put that money in your account and save it. Work some overtime and get your weapons platforms now. Get them now. Be prudent. Think ahead. Prioritize. Get that. And get the training. Get the training also. It's a good time to get the training. Get that. These damn people is losing their damn stupid minds out here. You see them. You see it. That's why I purposely, that's why I do the news headlines before I do my show, to show you the time so you too can be prudent and see what's going on and get your stuff together. Brother Gideon is being a blessing to Straitway, going around. He's getting people spun up who so desire, who are serious minded. You can't, look, man, these people out here, look, man, the time of, you see what I did on my channel. Elder Rufus recommended it too. He's like, Mike, stop entertaining these clowns out here. These people who come in and they're asking stupid questions. Well, who said you needed it? And dude, I'm trying to remember the scripture because I see that day approaching. And as I see that day approaching, and I said this a while back, Sammy, put him up over there. As I see the day approaching, and I'm preparing, and I'm not entertaining clowns anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all that also. It's like I've been able to really see how Satan, when you on to Satan's deception, then he sends in the ambiguity people, the half in, half out people. The people who gonna bring confusion. That's who he sends in to hinder the work. You all right?
Yeah, I still feel.
All right, get another one.
Can I just get a bag of chips though?
Yeah. So, yeah, he sends in. All right, bring him in here so he stops barking. Yeah, so he sends in the people to hinder the work. He sends them in, man. He deploys the people who ain't gonna submit to authority, and let him out. Take him outside, Madison, so he can go to the bathroom. He sends them in. He sends in the distractors. He sends in the people who don't know how to be obedient. And this is a process because a lot, man. I can't say it any better. Go back if you have not seen. Go ahead, open it up. If you have not seen Brother Gideon's video this Shabbat that he did when he's on my show, go back and watch it. Some of y'all need to study it. Because what our people wrestle with, what I notice a lot of people wrestle with, especially our people, especially our people who have been raised, or people who have been raised in feminized homes. People who've been raised in homes that were raised by, there wasn't a dominant male in the home. They got a voice in their head that they got to shut up because it makes them question everything. You see what I'm saying? That got to go. That will hinder the work. That will have you in a bad place in life. That's a big thing, man. That's a big one. All right. Sit him down.
Two.
But yeah, so that's a big one. Somebody put, let's see, what should I do with Christians telling me I'm in a cult? Good question, sis. I'm in a cult and God did not lead me to straightway truth. I know y'all did lead me to straightway truth. You need this is the pruning season, man. This is the time to cut people. Cut them. No respect of person, place, thing. Cut them off. I don't care if it's your mama or who it is. If they're a distraction, cut them off. Because them people ain't going nowhere. I guarantee if you cut them off now, when you come back to them a year later, they'll be doing and saying the exact same thing they're doing and saying now. Just the condition of them is going to be worse. Okay? Cut people off. Leave them alone. Stop. Like me, I don't even debate with anybody anymore. I just cut them. Boom. They're done. If they ain't about this thing, if they don't get it, they're not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? There's no, like people who say stuff like that to you, if you go back and forth with them, it's not like you're going to say something. They're going to be like, oh, I get it now. You're right. They never do that. They just continue to vex you till you get so frustrated and it ruins your day and messes up your walk when all that time you've been wasting with them, you could have been doing spiritual development. Okay? like Elder Rufus just made it so much simpler. Who cares what Christians say or think? Okay? Period. It's that simple, man. Because I'm telling you, like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of distraction. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of distraction. Uh-oh. Somebody had to get okay, so yeah, let me see what else we got here. All right. There we go. Let me see. We got any questions over here? No, it looks like we good over here on but anyway, so yeah, what you could look for is at some point I'm gonna get time. Oh, okay. Hey, Elder Rufus block game strong, man. He said, nah, I unblocked it. But yeah, he did that by accident, Sister June. So don't worry about that. Elder Rufus got that block game on Twitch. He be like, your ass go. But nah, he did that by mistake, so that's no big deal. But that was a good question, because that people needed to hear that question, because that's what be going on. It's like literally you be pressing in, shaking heavy, moving hard in the spirit, and then the phone ring, and it's like, and when you see the name on there, you already know it ain't nothing but Satan coming in to hinder the work. Just by the caller ID. Just by the thing on the call ID. Hey, shalom, Brother Wilson. He put, if it's not righteous if it's not righteous, walk with the Most High Yah, they gots to go. They do, yeah. Yep. That's book, man. And I'm gonna tell you this. So let me say this too. What you find is when you do that, when you walk that way, when you look at stuff that way, and you're not letting person, place, thing hinder you or anything like that, man, I'm telling you, that's when this walk becomes stress-free. It still be little vex and stuff, but it becomes stress-free. Your life becomes, you know what I'm saying? Life becomes more fulfilling when you really walk this thing out. You're not dealing with these clowns. And I'm telling you, man, y'all know, man, it's a lot of them out here. A lot of clowns out here, man, that come in to hinder the work. They have no intent on looking at themselves. And that's a big indicator that you need to run for the hills when it comes to those types of folks. All right, let's see. All right. So, yeah, y'all. Let me see what I'm going to do here. Hold on. Yeah, this is what I've been listening to lately. Is this Let Yah Arise, man. I'm glad something else popped in that I got to tell y'all in this dead season, okay? this is very important, okay, is in the dead season, when you're out here like this, when you're out there, some of y'all might be out there alone or whatever, if you want to not just drag your way through this, but really make it through this and walk in this and grow in this dead season, you got to stay immersed in the word. You got to stay immersed in it. You got to, like me, if I don't have the music going, I got a video going that's teaching the word. If I'm not if I'm not reading the word or reading the book, and I want to say, hey, shout out to Pastor Dow, man. He came through, man. Hey, when Pastor Dow or somebody in Straitway say they're going to do something, there's a better chance of the sun not rising than them not coming through with what they said they're going to do. But yeah, he said he's going to send us these books, and he did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and you can get them off Straitway.com. So, but yeah, what you need to do, if you're not reading something, you need to be listening to something. If you're not listening to something, you need to have the music going. If you ain't doing that, you need to stay immersed and grounded in this at all times. Okay? You need to stay grounded. Somebody said, it's been hard, but I've had to pull my children from doing things they love to do. School, basketball, football, dance. Yeah, you do. Because, yeah, they might so-called love doing that, but you know what happens? A lot of wicked stuff happens with that, with all that stuff. That has the children permanently scarred for life. All right? All of their events take place on Shabbat. Hey, look, you're doing the right thing. And like I said, what we're doing down here, Straitway, Florida, we're making our Shabbat more engaging for the children, you know, with like, we're going to work on some Bible trivia and stuff like that, just to get it more engaging for them, where it's something for them. But you got to stay engaged in this season. That's the key. That way, when you stay engaged, you keep the word in your heart, where it's guiding your steps. Somebody walks up, you're like, oh, that ain't nothing but Satan right there. Whereas if you weren't engaged and you weren't grounded, you watching all this stuff on TV, somebody might walk up and it wouldn't even pop in your head, oh, this Satan just trying to deceive me. No, you'll get caught all up in it. Okay? But you need to be operating in this thing like you're in the Matrix. You need to be seeing ones and twos and all that stuff instead of, you know, you just some person that's plugged into the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, got my jam here. I'm going to play my jam and wrap this thing up. But this is Yah Arise. It's Hebrew Israelites, let Yah arise straightway. So if you want to look this song up on YouTube, okay? This is my jam right now. 16 minutes, good worship music. I say, hey, Elder Rufus, I see you up there. I see Elder Rufus up there on the screen. See him? I think that's him. Up there singing, the tall one. And then Pastor Dow in there too. That's Pastor Dow. That's him singing. That's the jam right there. That's my jam right now. y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Michael Israel, Spiritual Combat. Shalom, shalom.